All right, check out Hayes Investment Group, stock and cryptocurrency investing. He wants you guys to know he give out free game on his YouTube channel right there, Neighborhood Stock Guide on Instagram. Cornelius Hayes about the stock market and how to invest your money. You want a one-on-one, hit him directly up on Instagram, Cornelius Hayes, right on your screen. So you get it popping to get that extra money. In my Cardi B voice, appreciate the love and support. Check him out. Peace. All right, let's talk about Team USA getting a smack down, put on their Rudy Pool by Team Nigeria. And people, kind of try to berate, or some of the younger people try to berate what Bird, Magic, and Larry and Jordan and them did. Now, people say, well, they was blowing out, they was blowing out teams they knew they was gonna be. But you see now, even the Dream Team too, I think was dominant too, man. You see now, it's not that easy. You said, with basketball would evolve. My Bird and Magic and would still dominate these teams. You see LeBron and Carmelo and them getting a gold medal, and these are professionals. These are the creme de la creme. And I understand that. I understand that international game has changed. It changed from pro, where they got a real zone. A lot of these players ain't played in college and what, but it's basketball. But I say it again, but it's basketball. But it's basketball. And to me, that's a shame. It's basketball. And these dudes come out here and they couldn't even get a gold medal. They couldn't beat Team Nigeria. In years past, they couldn't get gold medals. They sometimes say, well, players of the day better than yesterday. No, they're not. These dudes like basic fundamentals. All they do is want to chuck threes. They don't box out. Let's talk about it, man. And to me, that's sad. That's sad. And think about a team in 2000: Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Ray Allen, Vin Baker, Vince Carter, Garnett, Hardaway, Allen Houston, Jason Kidd, McDyess, Warren, and Gary Payton and Steve Smith. Shout out to Persian Doughboy. They won a gold medal. And people would say, well, that team in what was the team? In 2004, it was, we had Iverson, Marbury, Wade, Boozer, Anthony, LeBron. Remember LeBron wasn't his team, but Okafor, Marion, Stoudemire, Duncan, Oderman, and Richard Jefferson. But to me, that shit was sad, bro. Shit sad yesterday, man. They let Nigeria run up on them, man. Nigeria won 90-87. 90-87. But, check out the current news playlist, and it says Team USA suffered a stunning and sober defeat in the first exhibition before the Olympics, getting outplayed by Nigeria 97-87. In a loss Saturday night. Coming into the game, the Americans have been 54-2 in exhibition games since professional started in '92. Just 9 years ago, beating Nigeria by 83 points in the London Olympic Games. 5 years ago, Team USA beat them by 43 points in the exhibition. Nigeria has 7 current NBA players, and the talent showed particularly in the physical, defensive, and three-point shooting. But the Americans started 5 All-NBA players and were unable to deliver against a team that appeared to play more together, a common challenge in the international play. Quote, in a way, I'm kind of glad to have a Team USA coach. Greg Popovich said, it means nothing if we don't learn from it. It could be the most important thing in the tournament for us to learn a lesson. Team USA came in with only 4 days of practice this week. Friday was a light workout with no scrimmage. Nigeria first gathered June 20th and had an entire team together since June 27th. That the difference showed. When the pressure arrived, Nigeria overcame a 10-point deficit and made it clear there was a possible upset in offering. The Americans tightened up and started playing very isolated, heavy offense. But with players such as Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Team USA has some of the best isolation players in the world. but all three were rusty and bothered by the opposition's size and combined for 9-30 shooting. Durant finished with 17 points, but made two of his first 11 shots. Beal played poorly, 1-7. Lillard didn't have the typical late game magic he had, missing several open looks. Quote, none of us have ever played together. We're trying to figure it out, said Jason Tatum, who had 15.7 rebounds. We don't have 3 or 4 weeks. This is good for us. We learned a lot from the film and we'll regroup. After falling down by 8 points with less than 2 minutes remaining, Team USA made a furious rally twice and had the ball with a chance to tie, but the execution was poor after Popovich called his last time out with 13 seconds to play. Ensuing possession was messy and Team USA couldn't even get a shot off. Quote, I don't think anyone should act or nor will act like this is the end of the world, Popovich said. Quote, again, it's about everyone else deserves a lot of credit. We have to play our asses off to do so. Nigeria made 20 of 42 three-pointers, reportedly passing it way through the Team USA rotation while racking up 21 assists. Guard Gabe Vincent, who plays for the Miami Heat and goes by Gabe Namdi, when playing for Nigeria, made 6 of 8 three-pointers and finished with 21 points. Caleb Agata, who plays in the Israel League and soon to play in the Summer League for Denver Nuggets, scored 17 points off the bench. Quote, it was an exhibition. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean much in the standings, said the Nigerian coach Mike Brown, a current Golden State Warriors assistant, but it's a good win for us. I don't think any African team has been able to beat the USA basketball team. So my thing is this, man. This is what they should have done, okay? This is what they should have done, okay? Whenever the league's they could have said they could have got the team together. They should have took a team of players that missed the fucking playoffs. Simple as that. Maybe Bill Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Butler will make a difference. But the teams that missed the playoffs or they fell short of the play-in game, so you're talking about the Pacers, the Hornets, the Bulls, the Raptors, the Cavs, the Magic, the Pistons. All right? Then you go over to like the Warriors, the Spurs, the Pelicans, Kings, Timberwolves, Thunders, and Rockets. I think you could have had a really good roster out of those guys. And then maybe you add 2 or 3 players after the playoffs, all right? Or during the playoffs, then you can add Lillard. But they should have been together early June. And the way the NBA spaced out the season, it said F the fucking Olympics. So you got a lot of tired players, you got a lot of injured players in the playoffs. People forget that you got a lot of injured players in the playoffs, and guess what? You're gonna have more injuries, and they sluggish, and they don't know how to play together. They should have been together. You just hypothetically, you should have let Steph, Draymond, who else? Zion, Ingram. You have players to get Karl Towns, John Wall. He can't shoot. But they had opportunities, man, and they could have made a team, even if it was a solid 8 players. Took a few players off the select team. They could have made a team, maybe 5 or 6, 8 players that didn't make the playoffs or was out early in the playoffs, and that's their fault. The NBA don't care nothing about the Olympics. Remember they saying the season might go through the Olympics, and they didn't care nothing about the Olympics. They wouldn't send nobody over there. So remember, at a point in time, they didn't send kids over to the Olympics. I mean, they used to send kids over to the Olympics until the college kids start getting their ass whooped. That's what made the dream team. So that's what made the dream team a possibility. It's made it a reality. But would I panic? Absolutely, I would panic. If I'm them, I would panic. They need more camaraderie. And this is why you put a team together and not put 12 or 15 all-stars together. International play is different. This is why you put a squad together. And they learn fast. This is why you got to have glue guys. This is why you got to have dirty work guys. So, it's hard not to throw all 5 all play, but you got to have a balanced team. You got to have Lillard. Then you got to have somebody next to him like a 3-and-D like Clay. Then you got to so they think they're going to go out there and throw 5 all, and you got to throw the right fit. And some egos going to be hurt. But you got to have the right fit as far as players. If you got to start Jeremy Grant, and whoever else you got to start them. International play is different. International play, I said again, is different. You got to have guys who are going to box out, do the dirty work, like the Ben Wallace or something like that. You got to have somebody that can sit in the corner that's ready to hit their shot. You gotta have somebody that's can penetrate and looking to kick. You know, all that get your own shots and be spectacular. Shit not gonna work when you can play a traditional zone. You know, I know it's been a lot of them guys been out of college for a while, but it's not gonna work when you gotta play a traditional zone. Straight up and down, it's not gonna work. You know, a lot of people, coaches probably forget how to beat the zone. The one thing about the zone is, its weakness is offensive rebounds. So you gotta have guys willing to go down there and do the dirt, and that's what the NBA don't have no more. All these high maintenance guys, that precious dude that play for the Heat, he's a high motor, low maintenance guy. And it's showing. You can't just throw out all the best talent. They're going to get killed. You got to throw out the right guy. The guys that's going to box out. The guys that's going to defend the rim. The guys that's going to rotate in the zone. The guys that's going to play one-on-one. You know, international ball, people got to understand, is totally different. And then they play D. And then the zone allows you to play D. So they seeing looks they ain't seen since high school and college. You know? And there's ways to beat the zone busters. You know, and you got to hit shots. You got to hit open shots, man, and that's the thing about it. But I'm not surprised. They threw this team together, and the makeshift talent not going to beat camaraderie. And I wouldn't be surprised they didn't win. I wouldn't be surprised they did medal. Because these players today lack fucking fundamentals. They don't know how to play. All they want to do is run up the court and chuck up threes. In the zone, you can do that. But if you ain't got somebody down there that's not going to box out and take advantage of the weakness of offensive rebound in the zone, you're going to have problems. But let me know what you guys think. Check the current news playlist. And check the NBA playoffs. We got all NBA players in that rotation, in that team. So check the NBA Talk Players current news playlist. It's only an exhibition, but I think they're in trouble. Like, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, all of my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, than Facebook, then Instagram. Links in the description. Facebook will link there as well too. When I advertise your business on channel, video requests, chop it up. Don't forget you want to make a donation. Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video. Share the video if you haven't. Subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section one time for the one time piece.